So you don't need to post every day to get coaching clients. In fact, posting every day is the reason you're not getting clients. And I'm gonna give you the three-part system I use to get clients without living on social media. And this works even if you have under 1,000 followers. So let me ask you this. What if I told you that the busiest coaches I know post the least? That's crazy, right? But it's true. And today, I'm gonna give you the system that they use. No theory, just what works. So let's get into it. So, why posting actually kills your business? Look, I get it. You were told post more, show up daily, beat the algorithm, do reels, do stories, do lives, but all of that is exhausting. But let me ask you this. How many clients did all that posting actually get you last month? And be honest, because for most coaches I talk to, it's zero or maybe one. And they posted 30 times to get that one client. But here's what nobody tells you. The algorithm, it doesn't pay you. Clients do. And I've trained over 8,000 entrepreneurs. And the ones who grow consistently, the ones who actually scale, they don't post the most. They have a system because posting without a system is just noise. It's you shouting in the wind, hoping the right person hears you. And here's the part nobody tells you. Posting every day actually makes you look less valuable. Because see, when you're always available for free, why would someone pay you? That's crazy, right? But it's true. So today, I'm giving you the system, three parts, and you can run this from your desk this week. And you don't need 10,000 followers. You don't need to dance on the internet either. But first, let me show you why you're stuck. So, why does talking to everybody get you nobody? Part one to that is clarity beats content. So let me ask you this. What's the biggest mistake that most smart coaches make? They try to help everybody. They say things like, I help business owners grow. I help people with mindset. I help entrepreneurs with marketing. That's not a business. That's a hobby. You can't charge premium prices for a vague promise. And I learned this early on when I worked at Verizon. We had an elderly lady come in and everybody was trying to sell her the latest and greatest iPhone, but she didn't need the newest iPhone with 50 features. She just needed one way to communicate with her grandkids and made it simple. We got clear on her one problem and she bought right away and brought more people. And that's the same thing with your business. So here's what I want you to do. Get clear on one problem for one person that you can solve in 30 days. Not, I help coaches. Try this instead. I help consultants who are stuck at 5,000 a month get to 15,000 a month without paid ads in 90 days. Now you see the difference? One is vague, one is valuable. One makes someone say, that's me. See, when you're clear, you don't need to post every day. Your right person hears you the first time. Your content goes from that's nice to I need that. So the follow-up question to that is, who is your one person? I want you to write this down. One person, one painful problem, one 30-day outcome. If you nail this, the rest gets easy. If you skip this, nothing else works. All right, now part two is where most business owners quit, and it's the easiest to fix. And you can do it today without posting once. And that is conversations. They beat content. So you don't need 10,000 followers. You need 20 real conversations a week. So let me give you the math. 20 conversations a week, four times, that's 4 weeks, right? That's 80 conversations a month. If you close just at 5%, and that's low, really, really low, that's four new clients this month. Four clients at 1,500, that's $6,000. At 3,000, that's 12,000. And you never posted once that day. Isn't that amazing? So let me ask you this. Where are your 20 conversations? You don't need to find new people though. You go where your person already is. And that might be a Facebook group where they ask questions, LinkedIn, where they complain about being stuck, your email list that you haven't emailed in 3 months, your local events in your local market, the chamber, the meetup, the coffee shop. So you don't pitch, you don't spam, you help. And you ask one question. This one question has made my clients thousands. Are you ready? You say, let me ask you this. What's the biggest thing keeping you from your desired result right now? That's it. Then you shut up and you listen. You listen. They tell you their pain. You reflect it back. You give them one small piece of help, and then you invite. You say, man, I appreciate you sharing that. Look, I work with people on exactly that. I have a short way I'll walk people through just that. Would it be helpful if I shared how that process looks? See, that's not pushy. It's permission. You're not selling, you're serving. And the right people say yes. That takes 5 minutes, not five posts, 5 minutes, and you're in a conversation that can become a client. Now, speaking of that process, I'll go way deeper on this exact conversation system inside of my Profitable Pro Accelerator. I give you the scripts, the follow-up messages, the 7-day follow-up system, the whole thing. I'll link it down below for you. But even if you never join that, use what I'm giving you today and you'll get clients. I promise you, this works even if you do nothing else. All right, so let's get into part three. This is what makes it run without you. This is what frees you from posting. And that's a system. See, posting is manual, a system is automatic. You want to build the system once and let it work while you sleep. You need three things, really simple. One, a simple way for people to raise their hand, right? This is not a fancy funnel. It's a simple calendar link or a short application with three questions. What's your biggest challenge? What have you tried? What will solving this mean for you? And you put that link everywhere. Your bio, your featured comment, the end of every conversation. You could say things like, hey, if you want me to map this out for you, here's my calendar link. Easy. Two, a simple follow-up system. You know what's crazy? Most coaches lose clients here. They have one good conversation and then they disappear. They get busy. They feel awkward because they don't like the follow up. But listen to me. The fortune is in the follow up. And I know you've heard that before. But 80% of clients say yes between day 3 and day 7, not day 1. So you need a 7-day follow-up process. Day 1, thank them. Day 2, thought about you. Here's a resource. Day 4, quick check-in. Day 7, last call to get help. It's all copy and paste. You write it once and it's not annoying. It's professional. Then 3, one place where you show proof. You don't need daily content. You need weekly proof. That's your testimonials playlist. That's your results. One short video a week. Just like that Bob Dickerson testimonial where he called me his North Star. That's proof. That does more than 30 posts that you can put out in a week. When someone from those 20 conversations goes to check you out, what do they see? They see proof. They see other people winning because of you. That's what makes them book. So let's pivot a little bit and put it all together. You need clarity. So the right person says, that's me. You need conversations. So you talk to 20 of the right people a week. You need a system. So your calendar, your follow up, and your proof do the selling while you coach. And that's it. You don't need to live on Instagram. You don't need to live in your inbox and on your calendar. That's where clients are. That's where the clients are. So let's recap. Number one, you get clear on one person, one painful problem, one 30-day outcome. Number two, start 20 real conversations a week with that one question. Number three, build your simple hand-raised follow-up proof system. You do that for 30 days, just 30 days. No posting every day and tell me what happens. I know what will happen. You'll have more clients, more prospects, and more peace. Look, I appreciate you being here today, and I'm thankful that we get to do this together. But if this helped you, do me a favor. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And put in the comments, what's the one problem you solve for that one person? And write it like this. I help blank do blank. Put it in the comments and I will personally give you feedback on it. I reply to all comments. And if you want the full scripts and the follow-up templates, that link for the Profitable Pro Accelerator is below. I appreciate you. So until next time, again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.